On this channel, I have reviewed 5 Faith in the Future's beers. I've also reviewed Divine Faith, a double IPA, Mangoes on Faith, Order of the Faith, Guava Faith, and even the album by 90s favourites, Faith No More. But what haven't I reviewed? I haven't reviewed the original Faith Pale Ale from Northern Monk. So let's do it now. Keep on watching to find out if this is any good. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're reviewing Faith. Yep, believe it or not, 3.5 years of having this channel, I have never reviewed Faith. This is a hazy pale ale at 5.4% from Northern Monk. I reeled off some of those Faiths that I've had, some sort of variations on Faith. I did even mention things like Faith in Haze, or even Razor Faith, which I've also reviewed on the channel. And there are other Faith beers that I haven't even reviewed. But Faith is where it all starts off. This is the sort of core pale ale from Northern Monk. A lot of people will probably have had this before. I have had it many times before, but haven't reviewed it for some reason. What prompted me to do this review today was that over Christmas, I bought a 4-pack of it. £6, I think it was, in Sainsbury's, 4 cans of this. This is actually the fourth of the box. So I had it over Christmas. It's a great sort of fridge filler sort of beer. But when I drank it, I thought, this is better than I remember it. Much better. In fact, to the point where I think it's probably one of the best pale ales that you can get in the supermarkets. So, have they changed the recipe? Is it just that my memory is has gone mushy after drinking all these beers over all the years? It certainly doesn't say anything. It just says fruity, juicy, and fresh. There's no inclination that they've changed the recipe or anything. But let's crack it open and get it in a glass and analyse what it's all about. As I said, there's so many different Faith beers that you can buy. Obviously a lot of the twists are, either they've added extra sort of fruit, or they've amped them up to make them IPAs, or to some extent, I think just using the name Faith because it's synonymous with Northern Monk. So anyway, let's check this beer out. Beer in a glass. We've got quite a pale yellow hazy beer. 2 fingers. Fairly compacted, pretty ice white head. Looks pretty good for a pale ale. Let's see what the aroma's like. Yeah, it smells light and bright. Lots of sort of pineapple, lemon, citrus notes. Yeah, it smells really inviting, summery. The sort of thing that you want from a pale ale. Yeah, let's see what the drink tastes like. Cheers, everyone. It's such a lovely, refreshing beer. I like the aroma. I'm getting lots of sort of lemons. I'm getting slight grapefruit there on the back end. There's pineapple in there. It's a very light beer. There's a little bit of zippy carbonation there, which you'd expect from a pale ale. But it's quite a soft mouthfeel. And, when you think of the price point, £6 for 4 cans of this. Yes, they're small cans. Pretty damn spot on. It's zesty, it's refreshing, God, I feel I'm repeating myself. It is an easy to drink pale ale. It's one of those sort of pale ales that that's why you buy them in 4, because you could drink 4 of them and think, yeah, that's pretty good. That's been a pretty good evening of beer. 4 small cans of pale ale, plenty of flavour. Nothing no weird sort of twang or anything else to them. No sort of bitterness in there. Just a soft, easy drinking beer. It is like a better version, really, I think, of something like Hazy Jane by Brewdog. It hasn't got that sort of artificial twang to it. To me, it tastes fresh, juicy, and really, really drinkable. It's a cracking beer. So let me know. Do you still drink Faith Faith beers. I wonder what it's like. I've never seen it on draft. I wonder what it's like in draft. I reckon it'd be a cracking beer on draft. But let me know what you think. The original Faith. I don't know. This was certainly, I'm sure, available in supermarkets when I first started drinking craft beer. And it's great to see that it's still there. I mean, obviously, the Northern Monk also do another sort of hazy pale ale. I want to say it's called the Health. It's like the Hellfire Club. It's in a white can. It's slightly it's similar to this, but I don't think it's as good, to be honest. I think this is really good. 5.4% as well. I think that's a really good level for a pale ale. Gives it a little bit more body, a little bit more flavour than your sort of 4.5% pale ales. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still been going. It's still cracking. It's still worth your money. So let me know what you think of Faith. Yeah, let's get some scores. Okay, the scores are in for Faith. It seems weird reviewing this beer 2.5 years after I've done the channel. All these reviews, I think I've done something like 600-700 videos, and it's a crazy sort of number to think that I haven't done this beer, which is such a core staple. I would have thought nearly everyone that's ever drank craft beer has probably drank this before. To me, it tastes better now than it ever did. And I would have thought that, if anything, it'd be the opposite, because I drank so many really good beers that I'd probably look at this and find it a little bit sort of meh. But actually, it's still pretty damn good. Yeah, it's a great beer, especially barbecue, summer sort of easy drinking beer. Cracking. Let's get the scores, though. Starting with aroma. Appearance. Flavour, value for money, and my overall experience. Tighten the scores up. It's a recommended beer. It's in the 70s. Yeah, it doesn't do that much more than, you can get lots of good IPAs. I still think a lot of the majority of the Faith in the Future, certainly IPAs from Northern Monk you get in the supermarkets, are just better, but then I prefer IPAs. But sometimes when you just want to drink a beer that's like not too much of an ABV, but at the same time really easy to drink but full of flavour, then this is a cracking beer. So recommended, total score of, definitely worth putting in your fridge at this time of the year, Christmas, New Year. It's one of those beers that you think, yeah, this is an easy to drink beer. You know what you're going to get. You're going to get a good, solid beer. But let me know what you think of Faith. And let me know if there's any other core pale ales or even core IPAs that you pick up from the supermarkets on a regular basis, because it's just so consistently good beer. Let me know in the comments. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And until the next one, drink good craft beer, folks, and keep on rocking.